This is creating a web app using LAMP stack. So this is just a simple e-commerce web app that we are running locally now. So you can see as it looks. Then we can always query whatever products we have from this page. I will be guiding you through how to build a web app using Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP, which we call LAMP stack. I know the previous class we've done something on Mint stack, but today we are going to be doing something on LAMP stack. So follow me as we go through, and the tutorial I'll be using in this class is already on GitHub, which you can always look it up and try it on your own. So just because I mentioned Linux, we need to quickly deploy a Linux machine on Azure. So what do we do? You already know how we do that, but if you don't know, you can just follow through. So let me just call this test RG. So I can call this machine. Let me call this machine CentOS, because I want to be using CentOS image distro now instead of the Ubuntu that I used in the last class. Here I don't want all this, so let me quickly look for CentOS here. Can't search for it. Okay, so I can just pick any of this, or let me just go for this one. Just go for this, and all right, I think that's fine. Let me call this Azure Tutor. All right, let's check this. Okay, so that's all about building the Linux machine. So that will be the environment where we will be installing most of the open source that we are going to be using software. All right, so we can go to that machine. We need to SSH into the machine, and I believe you all know how to SSH from my command prompt. Let me just do that. SSH Azure Tutor. Yes. Password. All right, so we are in our machine now. I think I will have to let me do this. Split the screen so that I can have access to. Okay, good. So the instruction is on the left and you have the environment on the right. So here we can just quickly copy, because first thing we need to install the firewall. So I'll pick this, install the firewall here. So I need to put a password. And the next thing is to start it. after enable, then we can do this. Just checking the status. You can see that it's running. So the next thing we need to do is to quickly deploy and configure the database, but let me just clear this place because I need, okay, so need to install MariaDB. Then the next is, let me get to this. As a configuration. So here I think it's just to check what we have in this configuration. So I can just come out of this place and leave there. I don't have anything to do there. So MariaDB. Then the next is to enable. Okay, so I think now we need to configure firewall for database, which can just do this. And we need to reload it. I'll always clear this place because I want, so then configure the database. So here we will have to do let me use sudo MySQL. Okay, now I can just do this, create, can pick this, create database. Okay, the next is to grant all privileges. It's just copy and paste. Then flush privileges. Okay. So what now we need to do is think I'll have to exit here. Let me exit. So here I want to go into, I want to run this script. I need to create, so let me just say sudo cat this db low scripts. Okay, then this is the scripts I want to be using. I'll be using the scripts. Okay, so the next is to run the scripts. Okay, then we have to configure the HTTPD. Let's see. Let's start it here. Let's just do this. Okay, thing here sudo httpd enable failed to start, unit not found. Let me clear this. Clear this. So let me first reload this. Okay, success. Let me even, have I done all this? Okay, let me install this first. Install the httpd. Okay. Then come here. Okay, success. So now I need to reload it. Okay. So let me configure this. Not yet. Let me just come here. Let me start. Okay. Then enable. Alright. So I think now it's time to download. But first, I don't think I have, since it's a new virtual machine, a new Linux, so I have to quickly install Git on it. Then I can clone. Alright. So now I need to update this PHP. So what do I do? Well, all I need is to just copy this part. And that is it. So what next? Need to, so according to this tutorial, I say if it's on a multi-node setup, remember to provide the IP address of the database server. So since it is just on a single node server here, so let me do this. There's something that I want to test here. I want to test my, so I think I want to test if I can actually run this locally. Let me see. I doubt if this will actually work though, but I want to see what page I will see here. I think this is the network that is okay. It can't reach it since I did not even enable the ports 80. So let me do that here. Let me just enable port 80 because I want to use it locally. Can just do this. So we can refresh this. Let's see. Okay, so that is that. This is creating a web app using LAMP stack. So this is just a simple e-commerce web app that we are running locally now. So you can see as it looks. Then we can always query whatever products we have from this page. But since I'm not going to, I'm not trying to show you how to query all that. This is a simple way, if you follow that procedure, to build a simple web app using LAMP stack. I hope this helps someone in your cloud journey.